think I could signal for help if I needed it.
We love to do what we do.
These are spicy, they're hot.
I've got a surprise for you, so enjoy.
Yeah, those are hot.
I'd let him drive tractor around here.
I see beets, kale.
And the mix of it with the potatoes.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
I have done it again. I'm Nick Benninger. Welcome to Farm to Fork. Farm to Fork is made possible with the generous support of Explore Waterloo Region. For a comprehensive guide on where to eat and what to see and do in the area, visit explorewaterloo.ca. Today I'm in Bloomingdale, Ontario, right outside Kitchener, visiting my good friends Aaron and Anne Stevanus. They are the fourth generation to run the Stevanus Family Farm. The two met in college when Aaron danced his way into Anne's heart.
We were square dancing partners, so I wooed her with my dancing abilities at University of Guelph.
While he might have two left feet, he also has a green thumb. Since taking the farm over from his father Dale, Aaron modernized the operation. He uses technology to help grow their assortment of produce and has opened a little farm market to help sell them. Hi, Anne. Great to see you again.
Good to see you.
Everything looks fantastic. This is new. Tell me a bit about this space.
Yeah, so we wanted to provide the local community with vegetables, so whatever we're harvesting, people can come in and pick whatever they like. We love farming, we love growing things, and so we kind of like to share that with other people.
I'm impressed with the bounty that you have. Tell me a little bit about how you guys choose what to grow and when to plant it.
Yeah, we like to have fresh vegetables all season long. Also, we like to choose things that we like to eat and our kids like to eat, and then we get suggestions from the community too.
You guys have been here on this property for a long time. Can you tell me some of the history behind it?
Actually, the best person to tell you about the history is probably my husband. It's his family that's fourth generation, so we should go out and see him in the market garden.
Amazing. Let's go.
Great. Here's Aaron right here. He can tell you a little bit more about the history of the farm, and I'm heading back to the market.
Awesome. Thanks, Anne. Aaron?
Hey, Nick.
Great seeing you again.
Great to see you, too.
Anne promised me you'd tell me a little bit about the history of the farm.
All right. So our farm started way back when my great-grandfather immigrated here to Canada from Pennsylvania. And then my grandparents had the traditional mixed farm. So then when my dad took over the farm, he decided to look at more vegetables.
Aaron, when your parents had this place, it was berries and apples in here. It's totally different now. I see you've got tomatoes, sweet peppers, hot peppers, which harkens me back to when Dale would give us bags of mixed peppers that he couldn't identify, but they were all hot, so we'd made Dale's 5-pepper hot sauce. And then this here, I don't quite recognize it. What do we got here? Is it rutabaga?
You betcha. When it's purple like this, it's turnip, and then when it turns yellow, it's known as rutabaga.
Awesome. Those are beauties. And then behind us, we've got this monstrous wall of corn. What's on the other side?
Well, let's go and find out.
This monstrous corn's obviously not for eating.
No, you got it. It's just for decoration. Put it on your table at Thanksgiving, maybe at the front doorstep. That's what it's all about.
Cool, cool, cool. And we've got zucchini.
You bet.
We've got kale. We've got tomatillos. I see beets.
We have green and yellow beans, jalapeños, aroma tomato, and in the spring, we have asparagus as well.
Awesome. And I mean, everything looks so healthy here. It always does. Part of the secret has to be soil management. How do you manage that?
Well, that's a great question. We do soil sampling, and we usually do it at like after a harvest. We got a wheat field that just came off. You want to go take a look? I'll show you what we do.
I would love that.
Yeah. Well, we might as well stop here, Nick. This field was digitally soil mapped with something called SWOT maps, which is soil, water, and topography. And that takes essentially digital readings of the soil, GPS readings of the soil, so I know precisely every part of the field, how it functions, and then how the nutrition in it works.
This is very much not your dad's farm anymore. I've never heard him talk that way. GPS, SWOT, wow.
Having a digital soil map, that's very important to us, not only from an economical standpoint, but from a sustainability and environmental standpoint is huge. So a part of that is what you're holding right there. That is a soil probe, and I might take that from you. So all I do is I take a core like this, step on it, get it to that size, that depth, sorry, and you can see we have a nice profile of the soil. And then we would grind them up and put them in a soil bag like this, and then we'll send that off to the lab. Essentially, it's a living story of the soil and the field. And it's not only nutrition, it's also soil health, which is also where the cover crop plays in as well.
It's just so cool to hear you talk on such a well-educated level, and just to see the results, and of course, getting to have those results in our restaurants, of course, too.
Got soap. Rob, you want to try it?
Right on.
And here's the map of the field. If you don't mind just finishing that up for me, I've got a special surprise for you for later, so enjoy.
Sure, I'm sure I'll figure this out. It's difficult. Well, Aaron, I've got your gear, I got your dirt.
Oh, perfect. Thanks, Nick. Why not? We don't need that right now.
Well, that's surprising. You said you had a surprise for me. I hope it's not that.
I know you're a farmer at heart. I mean, you look like one, you act like one, you eat like one. What do you say we do a tractor rodeo?
Love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna drive through these flags, make a loop around the wagon out there, hook up to the wagon, drive back through the flags, and then you have to back the wagon into the flag and turn the tractor off and you're done.
Beauty, and this is my whip?
Well, I wouldn't say this one. Out of safety, I thought maybe you could try this tractor.
Awesome. So let's do this.
All right, let's do it. Awesome job, Nick.
That was fun. Thanks for letting me do that. Obviously, you had a faster tractor.
You made it. You backed it in. No problem. All in one motion. I think you get your honorary farmer ribbon. You are an honorary farmer.
Right on. And you farmers sure love your ribbons.
Darn right we do. Between 4-H's and fall fairs. That's what it's all about.
Right on. Well, I appreciate the confidence in my farming, but I think I'm going to stick to my chosen profession. On that note, I've got a fire to start and a meal to cook, so I'm going to get to it.
Oh, I can't wait. It's always delicious.
Right on.
Thanks, Nick.
Cheers. All right, it's time to get cooking. I'm doing a warm salad. So I've got some lovely zucchini, the potatoes that we harvested, some jalapeños, some tomatillos, and these awesome beets. I'm gonna get them going first. So onto the fire they go. Next thing I wanna get going is my potatoes into our pot. I'll check them as we go. We're looking for fork tender. They've got these really lovely tomatillos. They're just gonna go directly onto the flat top from here. So the star of this platter is going to be the zucchini, which is gonna go really well with those potatoes. I'm gonna just score it. I want them to be a showpiece on the platter. My tomatillos are good, so I'm gonna take those off now. I've got all that beautiful charring, so I'm just gonna set those aside, and now it's time for me to get my zucchini going. So onto our flat top that goes. We wanna get nice dark color on them without cooking the thing to mush. And we're just gonna let these guys cook. So our beets are ready to come out now too, so I'm gonna pull those right out. We're gonna have these really smoky nuggets of earthy beets. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm gonna let those cool down. In the meantime, I'm gonna slice up some jalapenos, as thin as we can. You should always taste a piece of the jalapeno. These are spicy. They're hot. Yeah, those are hot. So next we're gonna break down our beets. So we're just gonna cut away what's charred here on the outside. Look at that beautiful interior. So we've got our jalapenos, our beets, our tomatillos, and our corn nuts. Now we'll go fetch our zucchini. Smells absolutely fantastic, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So now we have our zucchini. Let's just build up the rest of the plate. Let's plop a few potatoes on there. Then we'll do our beets. Really start to make the colors pop. That white lebna against those red beets is just really awesome looking. So here we have our awesome Stevanus Family Farms warm summer salad. This is gonna be a fantastic dish with all kinds of great textures, and I can't wait to show it off to our hardworking family. And here they are now. Come on over, guys. Kids, how are you? You have a good day today?
Yeah, pretty good.
I made your favorite, a plate full of vegetables. I really wanted to lean into the variety of what you guys farm. So we've got your zucchini, which you can kind of see on the bottom there. I seared them whole on the flat top. Some lovely potatoes. I used the Klondikes and the fingerlings. Beets that I char roasted right on the fire. They came out really, really good, nice and smoky. I made a tomatillo vinaigrette. We've got a few sliced jalapenos, which you can avoid or dive right into. So wow. I'm just gonna get in there.
Looks amazing.
What's that, like, goopy seaweed stuff?
The goopy, seedy thing, which is exactly how I described it earlier on camera. Those are your tomatillos. So dig in there, guys, and let me know what you think.
It's excellent. Thank you. It was really good.
Awesome.
Does cooking it on the fireplace make it taste better?
I think so. Like, you get some of that smokiness, right? It's also just more fun. Well, guys, it's always a treat to be able to visit this place, and it holds a special place in my heart. So thank you guys so much for inviting us out here. And, I look forward to just an amazing relationship that goes on and on and on.
Well, thank you, Nick.
Thanks very much.
It's always fantastic when you come here, and nobody can touch what you can do with our vegetables, so thank you very much.
Love it. Awesome.
Fantastic.
Thanks, guys.